Has missed the break. The favourite has fallen out of the stalls and trails badly through the first furlong. Landlover going on. May is right up there as well. Showing speed is Balon D'or in the yellow jacket, 3 wide. Looking to get across to the running rail is James D'or. Wider out 50 grand. Slater from Valor and Swagger and Yorkshire Terrier is caught out very wide, rounding Tattenham corner. Back in the field then to Myconian and Glamford on the inside with a wide blaze. Haatem has managed to pass 2, but a massive task from there. Bobsleigh is chased along. Red and Blue Sovereign towards the rear of the field as they run down inside the final 3 furlongs. Balon D'or leads the way, chased by Landlover in the noseband. 50 grand Slater. Haatem is making good headway on the rail inside the final 2 furlongs in the green sleeves. Out wider, Bobsleigh tries to come on as well, heading down to the final furlong. Balon D'or, here's Bobsleigh with a run, then Landlover. Now Haatem struggling to get out. It's Balon D'or reeled in by Bobsleigh. Bobsleigh on the near side of Balon D'or as they race up towards the line in the Woodcote, and it's going to be Bobsleigh and Charlie Bishop. Bobsleigh win from Balon D'or second. Haatem a remarkable run in third, surely unlucky, followed by May, Landlover and Red and Blue Sovereign.
Sparkling start to proceedings. Bobsleigh has won the Woodcote Stakes in the colours of the Woodweight 20. They've had a Royal Ascot winner already. This horse will be bound for the Royal Meeting next. Johnson HoughtonRunners and Charlie Bishop has beaten Balon D'or, who's shown blinding speed and has only given best lay, though the winner, one with his ears pricked, very unlucky Haatem, no doubt. Think the blindfold stayed on in the stalls. We'll have a look at it again. Splitting horses late off a fast pace has come through for an unfortunate third. His stable companion, the Camden Colt, was very slowly away as well. Bobsleigh, Charlie Bishop, though, Jane, always seemed to have the field covered.
The eye was always drawn to the outside. His body language was exuding confidence, and the pace was red hot up front. It was a good performance from Balon D'or to maintain that, because the ones that went with him, 50 grand, Slater and Yorkshire Terrier, couldn't keep that going. But we're going to take the start. Watch stall 8. Stall 8. No, he just
reared. There was no blindfold. Just reared in the gate and was very slowly away. I'm not sure what happened to the Camden Colt. Orange cap just got pinched back a bit and then appeared not to be acting on the track at all and found himself even further back than his stable companion.
Maybe he did let himself down the hill, but Ryan Ward looked around there momentarily, and his race was over. But the only thing that Haatem did have on his side is he had oceans of room down the inside. Where's the eventual winner? Just in front of him, maybe a length or so in front of him. The pace was red hot up front, as I said. Balon D'or, you could probably mark that up, Martin, the fact that he's on it and has stayed there.
Yeah, he's done really well, and he's a fast horse, isn't he? A proper sprinter. I don't think necessarily all of this field will end up running over sprint distances all the career. I think Balon D'or probably will. He's very much that type of horse. Sensible ride, I felt, from Charlie Bishop from the gates. If you watch him through the first furlong, he was happy and deliberately allowing the rest of them to get on with things up front, aware that the pace was likely to be very strong. He bided his time. He got Bobsleigh well balanced on the track, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do off the home turn as well. Pull wide for a clear run. That's what he did, and it's made a difference, I think, off a very strong gallop.
Yeah, much will be made of how unlucky Haatem was.
I'm not sure he would have beaten the winner anyway.
I was going to say the winner, I think, has won
a bit snug,
and has had to come round horses, whereas Haatem's got the run. The
winner's on the tyre track there. I don't know if that makes any difference, but he's getting the absolute best of the good to firm, shall we say. The other one that caught my eye was May, the yellow cap of Nick Braley's white and black colours. She is bred for further. She finishes 4th, but she's staying on all the way to the line under Benoit de la Sayette there on the outside. Keep an eye on her when she goes up and trips. She's not bad.
On that head-on shot, the overhead shot that we just had, it was clear as well, to be fair, that Landlover was leaning in on Haatem. We didn't really get that on the side on, but you'll hopefully see it on the head on now. Horse in the red cap, he does lean in on Haatem just into the rail, and it stops his momentum a little bit, which has made a bit of a difference to him being able to really find his stride. He's coming up in a moment as he tries to burrow up at the inside. Pretty sure in a minute.
Pat Dobbs has a momentarily look on the inside of the outside of Christian Miro. He sees the room between James Doyle and him, and he goes for it. He does actually have to adjust himself momentarily. You're right.
Yeah, he gets a bump, doesn't he? It's only briefly, but I think it's made a little bit of difference again to his momentum, but only slightly so. The winner was probably away and gone at that point anyway.
The winner was inexpensively purchased, 10 grand yearling, resold for 17. The trainer has record at Cheltenham. Nick, could we have another Chipotle?
Ascot, you mean?
Ascot.
Anthony Bromley, isn't it?
I'm sure. I'll tell you who does have a good record at Cheltenham, and that's Anthony Bromley.
Yes.
Who helped Steve Johnson Houghton buy these
Indeed.
horses. And